Phoenix Systems, patented tools for the perfect brake job. You know, everybody understands how important your brakes are. But when it comes to bleeding or flushing the system, that's where things get iffy for a lot of folks. So for today's Tool Tech, we're going to feature some tools from Phoenix Systems. They're going to completely change the way you approach your brakes and keep them working to their full potential. Okay, the first thing that we're going to look at is bleeding the brakes. Now, in the past, the scenario has always been you get Cousin Eddie or Aunt Thelma inside pushing on the pedal while you're down opening and closing the bleed screws at the wheels. And in doing this, hopefully you run all the air down and out through the bleed screws. The problem with this, other than Cousin Eddie hitting the pedal at the wrong time, is that you're shoving that air in exactly the wrong direction. The air wants to rise. So Phoenix Systems came out with this tool called the Maxpro, and instead of pulling the air down through the lines, it forces the fluid in at the caliper or the slave cylinder. Then it pushes all the air up and out the top of the master cylinder reservoir, which is where it wanted to go anyway. And in just a few short minutes, you have got the best, firmest pedal that you can get. And the good news is, this is something one guy can do. No more Cousin Eddie. And this system works great on any small hydraulic system, brakes, clutches, whatever you're working on. Now, a lot of you know that you have to change your fluid from time to time, purge the system. The question is, when do you do it? I mean, this isn't just something you look at the fluid and say it's dirty, it's time to change it. That is where these brake strips come in, because these measure the amount of copper in the fluid, and the copper level goes up as your corrosion increases. And high levels of copper can damage your expensive ABS systems in your newer vehicles. So, copper is not a good thing. To test, all you have to do is dip the strip into the fluid and wait for it to change color. The darker the purple it gets, the more copper you got in your fluid. As you can see, it's time to flush this system and put in some new fluid. So, if you are serious about keeping your brakes in top working condition, man, forget about the way you've done it in the past. Check out these tools from Phoenix Systems at brakebleeder.com. They will make your life a whole lot easier, which is what a good tool is supposed to do. Phoenix Systems, patented tools for the perfect brake job.